Time for you.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. And I'm sure you have a great learning experience so far. Dr. Nitesh Malhotra has given a great insight about the sports massage. And as Sir specifically said, that you have to be on site to learn more about sports massage. So I think so that gives me immense pleasure to introduce, first of all, myself and the great fellowship program what we are going to launch in month of February. So I first of all I congratulate all the organizers for this kind of enriching session what you have organized today. I'm Dr. Kshitija Bansal, Associate Professor at Department of Physiotherapy, Manav Rachna International Institute of Research and Studies in India. I'm here to introduce the fellowship program in sports physiotherapy. Let me just allow me 1 second to share my PPT so that I can give you brief about it. Uh, I hope everybody can see my screen now.
Very clear, Professor Bansal. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes. So just to give you brief about fellowship program of sports physiotherapy, it's a 6 months program, which is majorly focusing on clinical training, which is organized and which will be catered by Manav Rachna International Institute of Research and Studies in collaboration with Padma Kumara, Indonesia, the foundation in Indonesia. And this has a major vision to impart latest knowledge and skills so to kindle critical thinking and creativity among students to develop and sustain a culture of balanced approach to cater sports person. So this is a one of its kind fellowship program which will be having a good clinical exposure. This particular program has been designed with the major objectives like to develop advanced skills to understand and apply these principles to the sports condition, which majorly focuses assessment of the sports conditions and rehabilitation of the sports injuries. Secondly, to understand the risk factors contributing to sports and injury prevention strategies, which includes major understanding of injuries which is associated to specific sports, and also how to give the preventive strategies, how to prevent the injuries with exercise, conditioning, and any other specific strategies that you will learn in this 6 months. And third objective is to enhance clinical competency in management of sports injuries using an evidence-based learning. Now, this particular objective focuses on catering the special needs for female athletes, disabled athlete, diabetic athlete, hypertensive athletes, and so on. So these are the major objective. And to fulfill these objectives, the syllabus is well designed, and it has been created balance between different pedagogies. And it is have a 6 major modules, which include: first is the basic and clinical aspects of sports rehabilitation, joint specific injuries, rehabilitation of those conditions. Thirdly, it also involves the condition impact, which impacts the sports performance, the sports exercise and training, psychological aspects, and the sixth important module, which involves your novel methods of treatment in sports injuries, specifically your aquatic therapy, your taping techniques, your sports massage, and manipulations and mobilizations, which can cater these sports conditions. So these are our major objectives and the module which has been created around that. So if we talk about the highlight of these program, this particular program, we have online and offline theory classes through renowned national and international instructors in the field of sports physiotherapy. Practical sessions majorly focusing the laboratory and the field visits, and also the clinical exposure at different sports centers and sports academies in India. Exposure to latest technology for the biomechanical and sports performance analysis like isokinetic, Procaine, trunk MF, Walker view, etc., balance and all that thing. The training in novel methods in the treatment of sports injuries by industrial experts. Please understand the industrial experts, the people who are working with the sports team. They will be on board with for this particular program, who will teach us that aquatic therapy, mobilization, manipulation, and sports massage. These are the highlights of this particular program. We have the national instructors, Dr. GL Khanna, Dr. Sumit, Dr. Rishad, and myself. And we also have international instructors, Dr. Imam and his team. This will be a great learning experience, and the person who has a basic physiotherapy degree, they are eligible for this program, and I welcome and I welcome all the participants who are here to and get enrolled in this fellowship program. So thank you, and come and join us for this new professional learning journey in sports. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Shubham.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Dr. Thank you, Dr. Bensel. Very important and essential. So let me summarize. This is really important, yeah, about this program. Yeah, you have explained in detail about the program objectives. Correct me if I make mistake, yeah. Program objective develop advanced skills. Yeah, I want to highlight the advanced skills in the understanding and application of principle of sport condition. Jadi meningkatkan, mengembangkan skill yang lebih advance skill dan pemahaman tentang aplikasi dan prinsip-prinsip principle of kondisi-kondisi yang terkait dengan sport condition. To understand these factors contributing to sport injuries and injury prevention strategies. Ya, untuk meningkatkan pemahaman, kemudian faktor-faktor risiko yang terkait dengan sport injury, ya, kecelakaan mungkin ya, terkait dengan injury, terkait dengan sport, dan strategi tentang yang terkait dengan injury prevention, pencegahan injury. To enhance clinical competency in management of sport injury using evidence-based learning model. I love this evidence-based learning model. As a researcher, I love if we talk about evidence-based, then it is clear that it is a well established program, and then also based on scientific program. So this really important for us. This is, and then program details. If Dr. Bensel mentioned that there are two methods: online and offline theory classes. Yeah, based on renowned national and international instructor for the field of sport physiotherapy. There are so many in this picture. Maybe we can ask some more people. Then for practical sessions, focus on laboratory and field visit. So maybe hospital or other healthcare setting or related to sport. Yeah, I have been in the biggest stadium in New Delhi with Professor Imam before, meeting with Professor meeting with the Professor Khanna, and in the sport. Yeah, at that time there was 17 years international World Cup I forget the name. Okay, exposure to the latest technology. Updated technology for biomechanics, yeah. For example, yeah. Isokinetic. Yeah, you have to tell me about this, Dr. Bansal. What is isokinetic? Prokin. Next time. And then Trang MM. Yeah, I know this. Walker Pew, postural brands, functional lines. Most of them are not familiar with me. So it is your task and duty, Professor Bansal, to explain to us about this, all of this. And then you team, absolutely. Training in novel methods in treatment of sport injuries by industry expert. Expert in industry. I love this. Industry aspect, because if only theory, then I think that will not be comprehensive. And including expert from industry are really essential, yeah, especially aquatherapy, aquatic therapy, yeah, mobilization, manipulation techniques, dry needling, etc., including sport massage. You mentioned about this clearly. Yes. So this all I summarized from the Dr. Bansal, yeah. And then I will give time to floor if there is a question, concern related to this program, yeah. And whatever you want to know, and then I'm very happy to translate you to Dr. Bansal if you have question, concern, or suggestion. Silakan kepada teman-teman partisipan kalau ada pertanyaan yang terkait dengan program ini. Dr. Tijak Bansal sudah menjelaskan kepada kita dengan detail tentang detail program, objektif daripada program ini. Kalau misalnya masih ada pertanyaan, ada concern, suggestion, whatever related to this program, I think Dr. Bansal and Dr. Nites still here will explain to us in detail. Silakan teman-teman, ada pertanyaan? I'm sure that everything is clear, Dr. Bansal, Dr. Nites. See, there is a question from Selvia Wahyuni. How about the registration and qualification about the fellowship program? Yeah, this is really important. Yes. Who will explain? I'm open. Who will explain about this? Go ahead.
Dr. Nitesh, you would like to say, or should I continue with
You
it?
can continue, please.
Yeah, and after that, to make
all
it
the
complete
privilege
and
to you.
comprehensive, Dr. Nites must say something also. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yes, go ahead.
No, but I'll just explain and then he will add up. Okay, we are launching this particular program in month of February. That will be every details will be available on website. We will share our website. Dr. Nitesh, if you can share on the while I'm talking, if you can share in the chat box our website address. All the details will be available, and it will be for the 6 months, and at the end of the 6 months there will be end program exam, and then the fellowship will be awarded to the candidates. The eligibility I have already spoke. The people who are having a degree program, a degree of bachelor's in physiotherapy, they of any university, recognized university, and who are member of their own the country what you say, the state council and others, like India, we have Indian Association of Physiotherapists. Like that, every specific country will have their own state council. If you are registered with that, you are eligible for this program. And the plus point here is you will have 1 month clinical training which will be held in India with the sports specific training, on field training. You will be able to go to different events which will be organized during that time, and we will give you on field exposure. So I guess it will be a great learning experience for you all if you are enrolling in this program.
Okay, let me explain a little bit. Jadi penjelasan dari Dr. Bensel, jadi harus terregistrasi di we have in Indonesia Indonesian Physiotherapy Association, in every city and every province, etc. Saya kira terus diselesaikan aja dulu Prof Imam ya, supaya ini. Jadi itu ada, nanti Profesor Nites sudah sharing link persyaratan terkait dengan program ini. Jadi saya kira I really believe that we can find everything in the link that Dr. Nites has shared to us. Yes, I think this one. Ada lagi pertanyaan? Ada lagi pertanyaan yang terkait dengan fellowship program ini? Okay, Dr. Nites, you want to add?
Yes, I will just add up over here that Dr. Kshatrija Bansal has explained that this will be a 6-month program. Okay, again, it's very important that the people will be enrolling with us, will be getting an exposure of all the technicality of the assessment of a sports individual, as well as they will be involved in different national, international sports events, along with the different academies what we are already collaborated with. So it will be a great learning to the people who will be here with us for more than a month, and then the interaction with the faculty and the utilization of the maximum resources what we have, and it will be a great learning part. So I would like to invite everyone to be the part of the fellowship program, whoever is eligible as well as whoever is willing to join us. And then it will be a kind of a hybrid mode where the classes will be online as well as offline, and will be more focused towards the practical implementation of this sports physiotherapy, because it's more based on the practical assessment as well as the delivery of the techniques. So which will be covering a large spectrum of dry needling, taping, then it will be massage and other techniques, which will be again helpful for a physiotherapist who will be catering the different sports athletes. And again, it's a need of the time right now to where the different countries are more focusing towards Olympics and nationals and international games as well as Commonwealth Games. So I would like everyone to be the part, and I'll be welcoming everyone.
Okay, Bansal Professor, but there is one last question, Professor Nites. Sorry, what is the method for someone who experience sudden what is kejang otot, cramp in the stomach, gastric, stomach, yes.
Stomach or the abdominal muscle?
Abdomen, yeah. Abdomen cramp. Yes, go ahead, please.
Abdominal cramp we can relieve by stretching.
Stretching, yeah.
Stretching on the opposite side.
Yeah.
So you can use stretching.
Okay,
even any other muscle, stretching will be the best first initial part which has to be done. I explained in my presentation where I was just stretching the calf.
Yes, jadi stretching ya, Pak Umar Gorontalo, stretching yang paling bagus untuk muscle gastric, abdomen gastric, and then will be clear during the fellowship program. I believe that Dr. Nites or Dr. Tujuan will explain and show us how to do the techniques for muscle abdomen. Okay, so I think everything, and then please feel free, Dr. Basal, Dr. Nites, because we have time constraint now. If you there is a question in the near future. Question will be through Professor Imam, and then this question will be delivered to Professor Ninkes and Professor Bansal. Okay, thank you so much, both Professor. Have a good day. This is really important. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And
Thank you so much, sir.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the participant, and back to you, moderator, Ibu siapa? Ibu Fitri. Ya, silakan Ibu Fitri. Ibu Putri di-handle ulang kembali. Terima kasih. Ibu Fitri. Prof. Imam di-handle lagi, Pak, kembali. Ya, teman-teman kalau ada pertanyaannya ada di di chat room ke Pak Rizky Basuki Gmail kalau ada pertanyaan nanti di share. Oke, Mbak Fitri silakan dilanjut. Atau siapa silakan dilanjut lagi. Terima kasih.
Oke. Mbak Fitri, ya.
Halo Pak, baik Pak.
Yes,
Baik,
silakan.
saat ini kita sudah memasuki waktu break ya Bapak Ibu semua. Nanti bisa dilanjut lagi di jam 12.30. Untuk yang mau istirahat atau makan dulu dipersilakan.